Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Principal Planner. You're either on the Facebook page or you're on my YouTube or you are on my Instagram page for Principal Planner. But my name is Chara Harris. I am the creator designer of the Principal Planner. I am currently a middle school principal. This is my third year as a middle school principal, grades 6 through 8 in Austin, Texas. And I'm coming in. I know I'm a little late this year. Um, it's very trying being a full-time principal and running a side business, just putting that out there, just being transparent. So I'm coming in a little late. However, I am getting my storefront all set up. So for the 2025-2026 edition of the Principal Planner. One thing that is going to be different is this year, I am not going to have a physical one for you to purchase because I need to like I said, I need to um build up some finances in my business. So how it works when I would have them printed, the physical planners, is that I would have to pay for them to be printed up front, and then I sell them, right? I set the price and I sell them. So when I don't sell all the printers, I actually lose money in my business because I've paid up front to have them printed. So there's always this kind of catch between do I get them printed? Do I not? And I've always done a PDF download version. And so I'm trying something new this year. It's all going to be PDF download, but it's going to be 3 sizes. You're going to be able to do a 8.5 by 11 for if you have a regular notebook. There'll be a size for if you have a happy planner. I think it's like a 7.5 by 9. Like, don't quote me. I have it all listed out. I'll show it in just a minute. And then there's a smaller one if you have like a mini tool notebook, which let me go get my notebook real quick and show you. So I'm back. So if you have a little smaller notebook, this is, I think, a 5.5 by 8.5. That's even if it's the tool, or even if it's not the tool, you'll be able to print it this size. If you have this size paper, print it and then punch your holes and then make your own planner. And so you'll be able to add as many pages as you want because you can print off however many copies of the notes pages that you want. So you'll kind of be able to make the planner that you want. So let me go ahead and share my screen so I can kind of show you what's a little bit different. This year, we kept the same pretty much design. I got feedback that people like that design, so we kept the same design. What I did change is that you'll have options in the size of the pages to print. You'll have options in the type of notes pages you want. You'll be able to do line note pages, dotted note pages, or if you like a grid note page. So let me share my screen. Okay, so here we are. So I have all of these PDFs here, and I'll do the 8.5 by 11 just because it's gonna look bigger on the screen, and I think you'll like to see it that way. So here's the 8.5 by 11 lined pages. So here's the new look. It's nice and grayscaled. Has a full year calendar with the months, and then it has again how to use the planner because there's multiple different pages in here for you to use for your campus vision, your org chart, meeting schedule, campus schedule, bell schedule, checklist, all those things, right? So we have the front. Then you get to the first month. The first month is July, and it'll open up, like a planner. First month is July, and here where we get to where it's different. So this one has the lined meeting notes, which is what was in this year. The 24-25 version was the line notes. I will show the other versions in just a minute. So you have the line meeting notes. You get 2 pages of that, and then you get your week where you can still write some things in for the week, and then you can put to-do items at the bottom. And this will be a lay flat. So your week will lay flat. So you'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and the weekend on the other end, and you can write everything in there. And then it starts over. So each week is the same. You have the week notes, and then you have the weekly calendar laid flat. All right. So if I go back one, okay, this one is going to be the grid note page. So if you are let me skip down real quick. Back to school checklist, PD planner. All right, so here's July. And then here we go. If you are more of a grid person, here is your grid note page. This is 1 centimeter grid. Let me know, definitely give me feedback if you would prefer a smaller grid next time. Those of you that like grid paper, you may want a smaller one. But this also helps what to do with the little boxes and things like that, but let me know. So then you can have grid note page. So you have 2 pages of notes again, and it follows the same pattern of the weekly layout for your planner. All right, so then I'm gonna go to the next one. All right, and this one would be the dot paper. So same layout of all of the front pages. How to use the planner, my campus page, my vision, organization chart, meeting schedule, campus schedule, all of that, back to school planner, checklist, and then month of July, And then your meeting notes is dot paper. I know some people like the dot paper. I think I'm going to try this one this year because you can draw little things on there if you need to. So then you have 2 pages of the dot paper notes, and then you have your weekly layout, and that's every single week. And then you get another monthly layout, and then you have the weeks, and that's the rest of the planner. But it is going to come in 3 different sizes. So that what I showed you was the 8.5 by 11. And then there's a 7 by 9.5. I think that fits the happy planners, I believe. I have to make sure. But you can print it on that size paper. And then this one you'll be able to print on 5.5 by 8.5. That's this little small. And I'm starting to like the little small planner. So I'm probably going to go with this. Okay, but you'll be able to print it on that size paper, and you get the 3. So in all 3 sizes, you have the 3 options of the note paper, the dot paper, the grid paper, or the lined paper. All right. Okay, so it is all going to be PDF download this year until I kind of I may have to just find a different printing company and figure out some different ways to print where it's not, where if I don't sell out, I don't lose as much money. And that's what's happening in a small business. So I'm all the money and I'm putting it all up front, printing it out and everything. So this year I said, let me take a step back. Let me just do all PDF download, and people can do different sizes. And once you've bought the PDF, you have it. So if you want to print extra note pages and make yours a little bit thicker, you can do that. So you can print extra, of any of the other pages once you've bought it. And print that out. And so then I would just kind of want to regroup about how to do the actual physical printing of the planner, kind of regroup on that a little bit. So I hope this is helpful. I realize now, I hope I didn't go too fast scrolling. If I did, just tell me to do another video and I'll come back on here and I'll do another video showing the pages. I have no problem with that. I was just starting to set up my store and I was like, oh, I need to go and make a video and show them the inside and the different sizes and the different note pages. So leave any questions that you have in the comments below. I get a notification. I will answer the comments or questions that you may have. For those of you that have been with me since, I think the first time I did a planner was 2020, 2021. I thank you and I love you so much for sticking with me through different size planners, different layouts, because the inside changed, and through the whole snafu one year where some of the dates were wrong and all of that kind of stuff. And so those of you that have stuck with me, I appreciate you. I thank you. And I'm so happy they're with me. And hopefully I'll get some new customers this year as well. Because also with the PDF one, if you want to just load it on your tablet and then writing it that way, that's fine too. Like, so it can really be kind of a digital planner as well. Or you can print it and put it in your own notebook. I know some people, I don't have mine with me, but some people have a really nice, call it like portfolio, like a nice folio, and you have your pens in there and your business cards and your calculator, and it has a place for your phone, and you have a really nice folio. Well, now you can print this planner and it can go in your own nice folio. You don't have to worry about having a separate. So kind of whatever system you have, you can make this work for you. So I hope it works for you. Again, if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below, whether you're watching us on Facebook or on Instagram or on YouTube, and I will answer back. So thank you so much for watching, and I will put out another notification when my products are live on my storefront. I'm changing all that around. Yeah, and then you'll be able to purchase and download and get your planner set up for the next year already because we're in April and I'm in Texas, so we're in our state testing right now. I have one more test with my campus coming up this week. And then we do our end of the year diagnostic type of test, and then we're like off for summer at the end of May. So this year has zoomed by, and so we'll be on summer. So you probably want to get your planner and start setting things up. But anyhow, thank you for being a customer. Thank you for watching. Share this with all of your principal friends, assistant principal friends, academic deans. Let's see, anybody that's in leadership on a campus, lead counselor, like all of that. I think this planner could help everybody. Just because it says principal doesn't mean you have to be a principal to use it. So, all right, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.